Front Row MMA here at BAMMA 13, the NIA Arena, with I think it's fair to say, a resurgent Colin Fletcher. You know, we spoke at the MMA Expo and you said it's time to stop, it's time to get serious, it's time to go in there and go back to the way you were. Did we see...
As serious as I can be.
As serious as you can, but did we see a dark side to Colin Fletcher tonight? Some of that ground and pound you threw with evil intent.
Yeah, I mean, like I've said, I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to be redirected, you know what I mean? I'm feeling enthused about fighting again. I kind of wasn't sure how I would feel, you know what I mean, coming from such a high to kind of back down to fighting for a lot less money and things like that. So I kind of doubted whether this was something that I really wanted to do. And as soon as I got in there, without any doubt in my mind, it's me, you know what I mean? I don't think I could ever escape it, to be totally honest with you.
You know, right now as things stands, it's fight of the night, and it takes two to tango. You know, Newman came to bring it. How pleased are you that BAMMA gave you an opponent that brought out, I think, probably the best in you tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I spoke about this before I fought Tim, and I was over the moon when they gave us him, you know what I mean? Because I could see clear possibilities in winning that fight, you know what I mean? If there hadn't been any of those, I'd have probably put on a shocking performance. I mean, I fight better against somebody who was better, you know what I mean? Apart from me, last two outings where I could list excuses if I want to, but basically just didn't go well. But like you say, if somebody's going to be there and test me, I'm going to rise to that occasion. They're the kind of fights I'm striving for now.
Were you feeling any extra pressure in the cage?
Yeah, I was, and that's very strange for me. You know what I mean? I kind of, I've felt like I was shit from my last two performances, to be totally honest with you. I've watched them back, and I've kind of watched them and thought, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing there? Because I can remember the feelings when I'm watching those fights back, and I'm thinking, you're not even fighting to 30% of your capacity, you know what I mean? So to have those kind of performances, and then to have to think about fighting somebody who you massively respect, and I did see there was clear opportunities for him to win that fight, you know what I mean? So going into that fight, I'm kind of massively doubting myself, because I've watched myself back fighting very poorly. You know what I mean? You know, we got to watch the fight. You were obviously in it, and you appeared incredibly relaxed, no matter what position you're in. You seem to have found a new and renewed mental strength. Where did that come from? I think that came because it was it's either do it or don't for me. You know what I mean? If I'd put on, if I'd faltered in any way tonight, I would have retired instantly. You know what I mean? If it had been something that I didn't want to do, you know what I mean? I knew, and like I say, I knew from the first 10 seconds of getting into the fight that this is me. You know what I mean? This is who I am. Until massive injury or something otherwise puts us out of fighting, that's going to be what I want to do. And as long as people are happy to come and watch me fight, I'll be happy to come and put fights on.
Yeah, I'm going to sound like an incredible suck-ass now, and I particularly don't care. For UK MMA fans, it is absolutely fantastic to see the Freak Show coming back and doing what the Freak Show does best.
But that's another thing, you know what I mean? Although I won tonight, if I'd put on a performance that I was happy with and I had still lost, I would still fight, you know what I mean? I'm not saying because I'm back to winning ways, I'm going to continue to fight. What I'm saying is, because I fought beyond how I'd seen myself fight before, that's what invigorated us to think, yes, I love this, not simply because I won, you know what I mean?
Well, we love watching, Colin. Before we let you go, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, anybody you'd like to thank?
I'll see him again, massively. My wife and beautiful kids, who everything to us, you know what I mean? Without them, I'd be nothing. I'd be a shell of a man. And the gyms who support us, the Unity Gym, Spartans Gym, and the Fight Pit.
Colin, it's a pleasure. Thank you ever so much for your time. And
thanks, guys.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, guys.